Good morning and welcome to this edition of the Lynn Hayes Freeland Show. You know what? I'm excited about every show that we do. Sometimes I'm a little more excited than others. Well, today is one of those times because we have a treat for you. Sit back, relax. We are doing two things today. A little bit later in the program, we're going to talk about opportunities in the construction field. There is a career event coming up, and if you've ever thought about being a carpenter, electrician, you name it, we're going to tell you where you can go to get more information. But we begin with a celebration of the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. You know, I'm one of those people who used to always say this has to be about more than a Martin Luther King Day sale at the local department store. And in fact, for the 11th year, there is substance going on in the form of a performance called Let Freedom Sing. Here to talk about it, two individuals who this really comes from their heart when I talk about this performance. Dr. Herbert Jones is the principal conductor of this event. Chris Rust is the producer of this event. Welcome to you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, I'm extra excited about this, and we'll tell everybody else why later, but explain what Let Freedom Sing is all about.
So we began Let Freedom Sing 11 years ago as a way to bring people together from across the Pittsburgh region, from diverse neighborhoods, from suburb and city, from black neighborhoods and white neighborhoods, together to celebrate the ideals of Dr. Martin Luther King, because we need to lift them up now more than ever.
Now more than ever, absolutely. And Dr. Jones, when we talk about bringing these diverse groups together,
Yes.
that's more than a notion, I'm guessing, because there are some cultural differences.
There are a lot of cultural differences, and what better way to celebrate and become even more sensitive to cultural differences than through the idiom of music, using the old cliche, the universal language, what it is, the universal language. And we're using this language to talk about the ideals, as Chris mentioned, of Dr. King, the ideals of the Lynn Hayes Freemans of the world, the ideals of the laypersons of the world, those Tuskegee Airmen kinds of people, to celebrate diversity in community, celebrating different communities within the community itself. And the idiom that we're using is music.
Perfect. So, Chris, talk to me. Not that I don't know this, but there are two performances.
Yes, so the first performance is Saturday night. So
Okay, so that's tonight. If you're
tonight.
watching Saturday. If you're watching Sunday, you missed it. You got to come Monday.
Yes, so that's at Ebenezer Baptist Church. That one is free and open to the public. We will accept donations there that benefit the concerts and the Greater Pittsburgh Food Bank.
Okay.
And then Monday, we do basically the same concert, but at the Byham Theater. And that is a ticketed event, and the tickets start at $1.
Okay.
And then go up from there. And those tickets are available through the Cultural Trust. You can find all of that information on our website, letfreedomsing.net.
Okay, perfect. And then the one thing that, well, let's do two things. Let's talk about all, if we can, I hate to list because you always forget somebody on the list, but let's talk about some of the choirs, choral groups that are going to be represented on the stage.
There are 7 ensembles coming together.
Okay.
And let's back here.
Okay.
We're talking about school choirs, church choirs, community choirs, and lovers of music. We're talking about cross denominations. We're talking intergenerational.
Okay.
All of God's peoples coming together to celebrate.
Everybody.
Everybody here. We've got Kappa. We've got
Woodland
Hills.
And Taylor Alderdice.
Leamington Gospel Chorale.
Ooh, that's your surprise. He wasn't supposed to.
Oh, well.
But anyway, go ahead.
The Heritage Gospel Chorale of Pittsburgh. We've got Temple Sinai, members from Temple Sinai, the Unitarian Church, all of us coming together to celebrate.
And of course, Ebenezer.
And Ebenezer Baptist Church, our host church. Yes, on tonight.
And then there is a dance component to this, right? You want to talk about that?
Saturday, we have the Trevor C. Dance Collective, directed and choreographed by Trevor Miles. And then on Monday, we have the Reed Dance 2, which is led by artistic director Greer Reed, who a lot of people know in the
Absolutely, yeah. All you have to, and if you don't know, you'll be glad you came out Monday and you did.
And there's a lot more information about both Greer and Trevor on our website at letfreedomsing.net.
There you go. And folks should really go check out the website because I learned a lot by visiting the website as well. And the last I heard, you have an amazing host for this show on Saturday night.
We do.
That's the best part, really.
That is. We are just really fortunate to, in this busy schedule of this person that we have flown in from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, there you
and
go.
the person of Lynn Hayes Freeman, who is going to serve as our mistress of ceremony for that evening.
Well, and I tell you what, I am so excited because, again, as I said at the beginning of this, even when my kids were younger and they had Martin Luther King Day off from school, it was like, we're going to do something substantive today, guys. We're not going shopping. We're not going sledding.
Yes.
And I think that these two programs offer just that balance and perspective, and it's perfect for all ages.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
They're fun and enjoyable, and they, we lift up the values and things that Dr. King talked about.
All right, we're going to take a commercial break, and when we come back, you're going to get a sneak peek of what we're talking about. So don't go away when the Lynn Hayes Freeland Show continues.